Hello. So I've just arrived at the train station. Oh my goodness, I don't know how I'm gonna like get off at the other end with all this stuff. I literally just had to take 2 steps to carry all this stuff up the stairs there, and I had to go downstairs and then up these stairs. These are both like 23 kilos. That's extra because it's got like a pillow in that I'll take out at the airport. That is so heavy. That's light, and that's food, so I'm gonna ditch that before we get to the airport. But oh my goodness. The last 3 days have just been so crazy, and today has been so crazy busy, but I'm finally here. I just took an Uber from Old Campus to here. It took like 7 minutes, but there was no way I could walk with all this stuff. I walked last time actually with all this stuff, but I had the help of 2 friends. If you remember that vlog, then that was over winter break. But yeah, we're here, we're at the train station. I'm going to the airport hopefully. So yeah, fingers crossed everything keeps working out okay, but we're here. We made it. We're away from Yale. Oh my goodness, freshman year is officially over. Wow.
I get so caught up in the middle, thinking of drowning in those blue eyes. I'm losing sight cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide.
I think I've pulled a muscle in my bicep or tricep, I don't know which one, but carrying all the boxes yesterday and then dragging my suitcases up those stairs.
Those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light.
Okay, so it's currently like 5:15 and I've just arrived at JFK Terminal 4. The lighting's better this way, but I need to like protect my baggage. So yeah, it's like 5:15 and my train arrived at Penn State. Focus, this camera's getting old. I've had it for like over 4 years and it's kind of my train arrived at Penn Station at like 3:22 p.m. and it's now like 5:15, so it took like ages to get a taxi. It took like, I was standing in the sun for like 30-45 minutes. Anyway, finally got a taxi at like 3:50, 4 o'clock, around then. So it took over an hour to get here. It took like an hour and 15 minutes to get here, but we finally made it. And my flight leaves in like 4 hours, but apparently the check-in thing isn't open yet because it leaves in 4 hours, which is apparently too early to arrive at the airport. They did say to arrive like, I think 3 or 2.5 hours before the flight, but my mum's always like, you need to get there really early, which I kind of agree with as well. I prefer to, like, if I was I'm just not stressed because I'm here now. I like know I'm here, so I'm not stressed. I don't like, you know, leaving big international trips. I don't like arriving at the airport like late. Anyway, so yeah, my flight isn't, I can't check in, I can't check my bags in yet, so I'm just gonna wait here until it says on the board that my thing is open for check-in, and then I'll check my bags in, and then yeah. So mine is the Singapore flight SQ0023, 10:30 p.m.
I'll be your light. If it gets too dark,
I just checked the weights of my 2 bags on the airport scales and they're spot on 23 kilos. So hopefully that's all good, and then I've just got my backpack and my pillow to come with me on the plane. So right, so my like check-in place is now displayed on the board. It's number 8, so I'm waiting at number 8. But Singapore Airlines, apparently, I've just been told by like a official person who's like walking around helping people, Singapore Airlines isn't opening their check-in until 7 p.m. So that's like an hour and a half away, which is fine. It's fine, I can just chill here. Better early than late, but yeah, I'm gonna be here for a while. I'm like so exhausted. I started actually feeling sick in the taxi, like I felt like I was gonna throw up. I think I was really tired, and then I also kind of got car sick. I don't know, I was in there for a long time. But yeah, Just gonna be chilling here for the next hour and a half. I might have an apple. Yeah, I might have an apple. I'm sitting on this like luggage scale thing. So apparently I'm 45 pounds. Obviously I'm not 45 pounds.
Welcome to Terminal 4 at John F. Kennedy International Airport. For security reasons, please keep your luggage with you at all times. Unattended luggage will be removed for inspection and may be destroyed.
It's honestly so good to be vaccinated against COVID. Like, I'm so glad I am. Because when I went to the Caribbean over winter break, oh my goodness, I had to go like from New York to Miami, then Miami to the Caribbean, and this was back in December, so obviously I wasn't vaccinated at all. And I've always been very extremely COVID conscious. Like, I went to 0 parties at college. Like, there were lots of parties that went on this year. I went to none of them because I was like, I'm not comfortable with COVID. I missed out on so many things because I was just like, I feel like I don't want to get COVID. And I guess it worked, so good job me. But yeah, when I traveled, I wore 3 face masks at all times. I wore like the surgical one, then like a cloth one, and then like one of the like filter ones on the top. I wore 3 face masks the whole time from the moment I left like Yale to the moment I got to the Caribbean. I didn't take them off once, so I didn't like eat or drink for like 10 hours, and I was just like I hardly even breathed on the flights. Like, I was so like, I just was trying to be as safe as I possibly could given the circumstances. And now, like, being fully vaccinated, obviously I'm still being super safe. I still wear my mask everywhere. There's like no one around me for like 50 meters right now. But yeah, I wear my mask everywhere. I'll wear 2 masks when traveling. And I still haven't been to any parties even since I've been vaccinated. But it does just mean like it takes a little bit of the stress off me, and it's like I can just take my mask off to eat an apple if no one's anywhere near me. Because before, even though like I wouldn't have caught COVID from taking my mask off in this situation before, like I was just so scared. Oh my gosh, and the amount of hand sanitizer I went through on those trips, I went through like, oh my goodness. Yeah, so it's just like gives me a bit of breathing space to be like, it's okay, you know, I have like a little bit of a safety barrier for me and also for other people. Like, I would hate to get COVID and then give it to other people. Like, that's probably the worst than me getting it, is the fact that I can give it to like so many people, especially when you're traveling. If you have it, then, you know, you're in contact with so many people, you can give it to a lot of people. So I know I've said this before, but if you can, if vaccines are accessible to you, please try to get vaccinated as soon as possible, because the only way vaccinations work is if we all get them. Like, that's how they work, herd immunity. So yeah, I need to take all these things. This is from Move In, spring semester. Don't need that. This is luggage tag from winter break, I think. I'm gonna write like new things to put into my luggage tag, because I realized they have my address, or they have my aunt's New York apartment address in them, which obviously I don't want. I want my Australia address, because if these luggages get lost, they need to be coming to Australia, not New York. So I'm gonna change and put in my details. I need something to like lean on. My phone can do. Tia. Chitty. All of my Yale grades are coming out. I keep getting emails being like they're all out. Oh, but the thing is, to like access them, you have to like fill out this course evaluation. So I'm going to do that now because I've still got an hour here.
Yeah, I can carry all that you've got. 2 heavy hearts is not a lot. I will put out all of the fire. We stumble and fall. And it's not a lie.
Oh my gosh, is that my plane? Guys, that could be my plane. It's a Singapore Airlines. Oh my goodness, and it's heading towards my terminal, because my terminal is like to the left, over there. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at it. It's so beautiful.
Yeah. put out.
Okay, I'm all checked in, gone through security, and I'm getting a message, and I'm currently sitting at my gate. My flight doesn't board for like 2 hours, so I just went to the only store that's open and got a couple of books, because currently my New Year's resolution to read 10 books, one of my New Year's resolutions was to read 10 books, and so far I've read 1, so we need to like pick it up, and I feel like during quarantine will be a good time to read. So I got some books. I had a really big lunch. I basically had like 2 meals at lunch because I was like, I might not have dinner from at the airport late or whatever, and nothing's really open apart from McDonald's. So I might see if I can find like something, but I have a couple of eggs. I have a couple of eggs from the dining hall from this morning, so I might have some eggs, and then yeah. So I got this salad, which is called the North Napa salad, which it looks really good. It's got like chickpeas and like, I think grapes and like lettuce and I don't know, I guess I'll find out. Some nuts in there as well. Anyway, looks good. So this is my dinner.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Can I have your attention, please? Etihad Airways is now boarding guests traveling in business class, and guests holding gold and platinum membership are now welcome to board at gate A7. Kindly have your passport and boarding passes out for documents verification. Thank you.
If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark.
Oh my gosh, this salad is so good. It has dried cherries, which I've never had before. They're very nice. It has feta cheese, and chickpeas and grapes. I'm very impressed. And it was like for airport, oh wait, no, that's US dollars. Okay, no, it's kind of expensive, but for airport food, like, it wasn't astronomically expensive, so it's quite like a decent size as well. I mean, it's there's a lot of lettuce, but there is quite a lot of stuff down there.
Your high
knows all the places. I hope it means that you'll come home to me once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart. I hope I'll be your destination.
Okay, this is for editing Tia. This is Delhi, so put that on the screen.
I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your destination. You're gone now, but you're coming back. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind. It's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. I hope I'll be your destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation.
Ladies and gentlemen, the name of Chitty.
I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your destination.
I hope you've been enjoying the flight for the past approximately 3 hours and 45 minutes. And I'm sure you have been well looked after by our flight manager, Mr. Gregory Yeo, and our team of cabin crew. We'll be starting our descent into Perth in approximately 10 minutes from now. And depending on air traffic situation, we should be arriving at Perth International Airport ahead of schedule at 2:25 in the afternoon. Latest weather for our landing into Perth, we are looking at pretty good weather ahead, partly cloudy skies, slight drizzle at the moment, and temperature on the ground right now is 15 degrees Celsius. And it's point in time, I'd like to wish all of you a pleasant journey ahead. And once again, on behalf of the rest of the crew members, we'd like to thank you for flying with Singapore Airlines. For the cabin crew, please prepare the aircraft for arrival. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I have arrived. I did not think I would get to this point in my life. Oh my goodness, I am so happy. Oh, okay, let's have a seat. Oh. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay, so, oh my gosh, it's raining. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Look how cool this is. I'll give you a full room tour in a minute. But how cool is that? Love it, love it. Classic WA. Okay, so everything went surprisingly smoothly. Like, I feel like things probably couldn't have gone more smoothly, which is really good. I'm so happy. I'm oh my goodness, oh my goodness, I'm so just relieved to finally be back in Perth, finally be back in Australia. So yeah, as you saw, I had the 18-hour flight and then the like 4.5-hour flight, and then when I arrived in Perth, we got off the plane and we had to like walk through this place, and they made us take off the face mask we were wearing and put on this other face mask, which was just like, you know, just a normal surgical one. And I had a surgical one on and then a cloth one over the top, and they made me take both of them off and put a new surgical one on. So I had to get a new mask, put a new mask on, then get hand sanitizer, then get my temperature checked, then get asked, have you been in touch with anyone who's had COVID? Have you have any symptoms? Blah, blah, blah. And then I went through to the, like, I guess, place where they ask for your passport. So they gave them my passport. That was cool. Then I went through this next section and they were like, okay, so are you aware you have to do hotel quarantine for 14 days? And I was like, yes, I am. And they're like, okay, do you have your GTG pass? And I was like, yes, I do. And most people on my flight did not. So they had to like do it there. But I did, I was organized. So they scanned my GTG pass and then they were like, okay, so you are going to be quarantining at Novotel on Murray Street. And I was like, okay. And they were like, do you have any questions? And I was like, no. And so then I left that and I went down to the baggage carousel where like our suitcases were coming out on the little conveyor thing. Got both of my suitcases. It was like a really, like, there were hardly any people on the flight. So all the suitcases came out like really quickly. Like I didn't have to wait very long. got my suitcases, then went through to like the customs place where you have to give in that form. It's like, I'm not bringing any honey and eggs and stuff into the country. And that was all good. Went through there, and then I had to go and give my passport to another person, and they were like, okay, you're going to be quarantining at Novotel. And I was like, I know, someone already told me. And no, I didn't say that, but they just like repeated that information, and they're like, do you have any questions? And I was like, no. And so then I went and sat down in this like seating area, and I had to wait until everyone else on my flight came out, which was not that many people. It was like probably 20 people on the flight. They all came out. We all sat in this like socially distanced seating area waiting. Once everyone was there, then we all got escorted onto buses. There were 2 buses, and there was like 10 people on each bus, just like Transperth buses, and we had to put like our suitcases in the front section of the bus, and then we sat in the back section of the bus. And then, oh my gosh, so then there were these police cars, as you saw, and so one police car like went in front of us the whole time, and so it was like the police car, then my bus, then the other bus, then a police car, so they were like bookending us, and we drove all the way to the Novotel. So that's where I am. I'm staying at the Novotel on Murray Street, so if you're near there, come wave at me. Well, I mean, I'm on the 23rd floor, so so yeah, that is what happened. Oh yeah, so then we came in the buses, came here, we got off here, we had to like get off the bus one by one, get our bags, walk in, we got hand sanitized, then we had to show our passport again, and then we got our room key, and then we walk up, and then we got this bag of snacks. Oh, I took all of them out. I'll show you what is in this bag in a second. We also got some face masks, because every time like our meals get delivered to us at our door, and when we go out to get it, we have to wear a face mask. So did that, then had to go wait in another line to go up to the to get into an elevator, because they were only letting one person or one like group of people, like if it was a couple or a single person, in the elevator at a time. So I had to wait, and then finally I got to come up to my room, and I came in, and now I'm in my room, and I just got a message from my mum. So that was the process for anyone interested. I would find this interesting, because it's something that probably most of you haven't been through. Maybe some of you have, I'm sure some people have, but like most people probably haven't. And I am going to be sharing like vlogs from hotel quarantine, so look forward to those. But yeah, I just am so relieved to be back. Like, I can't even tell you. This past semester has been the hardest time of my whole entire life mentally, and it hasn't been anything to do with college work. It's just been everything else. I'm gonna go into it all in a separate video, but mental health wise, this past semester has been like pretty awful. Like, I got to a really low point. I don't know what I would have done if my flight hadn't gone, if I couldn't have come home. Like, I don't know what I would have done. And the minute my flight touched down, landed in Perth, I just felt like so many anxieties, just like that I have had for so many months now, just like melt away. And I just feel so like I don't have anything to stress about anymore. I don't have anything I need to worry about. Like, I'm home. It just, honestly, I can't even explain like how much better I feel already. And I've only been here like a couple of hours, and just driving to the hotel, just seeing like everything, you know, the flora and the fauna. Which one's animals and which one's plants? I don't know. I'm talking about like the trees, the bushes, the road signs, the roads, driving on the left hand side of the road, the buildings. I don't know, it's just like, I mean, I've grown up in Perth my whole life basically, apart from like 3 years in Melbourne. So it's like home, and it just feels, it's really hard to describe, but it just feels so like I just need to be here right now. So yeah, feeling really good, really tired. I haven't slept, I didn't sleep properly for the past like 4 or 5 nights, and then ever since now, it's currently been, I've been traveling for like 48 hours and I haven't really slept, and before that I hadn't slept for like 4 days. So very, very tired, but I'm pretty good at adjusting to like time zones when I move. When I moved to the US, I adjusted to the 12-hour like time difference pretty quickly, and now it's the same again with 12 hours ahead. But basically I just made myself like get onto Perth time as soon as I got onto like, as soon as I arrived in Singapore, I was like, okay, because Singapore time is the same as Perth time. I was like, right, get in Perth time, you're in Perth time, you are not going to bed, it's not 9 p.m, it's 9 a.m, and you have to stay awake the whole day, and then you can go to sleep tonight. So I think I'll be pretty fine, hopefully. Hopefully I can just crash tonight and sleep, get a really good night's sleep. Yeah. Anyway, so I should probably end this vlog here. I will be continuing to film my days in quarantine and all of my days out of quarantine, hopefully. Looking forward to that. Oh my goodness, looking forward to that. This is weird. I can't believe I'm not going to be in fresh air for 14 days. Anyway, it is what it is. I'm just really happy to be home. So, oh my goodness, this is the end of the Yale vlogs for my freshman year. However, no, it's not the end of the Yale content. Well, obviously I have 3 more years, but I have a really exciting series on my whole Yale experience coming up. I'm gonna film like a mini series about my experience, and I'm gonna, because there's quite a bit of footage that I've filmed throughout the past year that you guys haven't seen, and there's quite a lot of things that have happened that I haven't told you and I haven't shared, and I'm gonna film I'm so excited for this. I'm gonna do like put a lot of effort into the editing and do like a full like series of videos. I'm thinking like 7 videos of like each like chapter of my Yale experience so far. I don't want to give away too much now, but it's going to be so good, so I'm really excited. So that is going to be coming out, and that's like 7 videos, so don't worry, the Yale content is not stopping. But yeah, what was I saying? I don't know. And also I have this running series I'm gonna do over summer break, even though it's winter here, so like, you know, over this break. Yeah, I have running video ideas, Yale video ideas, vlogs, so many, just like so many things. And if you have any video suggestions, do let me know in the comments down below, because I'm on summer break now. I have 3 months off college and I'm not doing anything so at the moment. So yeah, very happy, very tired but happy. So we're gonna wrap up this video because I've just been talking for like 15 minutes. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so incredibly much for all of your support and kind words this year. My YouTube channel has grown quite a bit since I started college, and being able to like, this is the first time I've really taken like you guys along on a full like long journey of something, like my first year of college. Because in high school I didn't vlog as much. I did a few vlogs, but it was mostly like study tips, revision advice, and study with me's. So this is like the first time I've like taken you along on an actual like big kind of thing like that, if you know what I mean. So it's been so much fun sharing everything with you, and I will continue to do so. We've still got 3 more years of college, so oh my gosh, wow, crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you so much like for being here. It's been so much fun sharing everything with you, and you like, sometimes I just get the nicest comments and messages, and they honestly make me so happy. They absolutely make my day, and I just feel so grateful for this. Like, really, it's a really positive community. Like, I get hardly any negativity on here, and I'm so grateful for that. And you guys are always supporting each other in the comments, and your support to me and to each other just means the absolute world to me. So thank you so very much. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.